Hey, what's going on YouTube? Alabama Reloader here. Coming to you. This will be a quick video, but this was brought up. I follow the Georgia Shooting Connection on YouTube. They do. It's a pretty good channel. Pretty good group of guys and gals that love to reload, and they host a live stream every Friday night at, I think it's 7 p.m. Central Time, which would be 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and so on and so forth, however your time zone breaks out. But 7 p.m. every Friday, they do a live stream. It's great stuff. They just have a panel of folks that sort of, I guess, lead the charge, so to speak. They'll be reviewing topics, questions. You can ask questions in the chat feed, and they'll go over them and all this, supply some information where you found, primer, powder, bullet, whatever, all this. It's a great group of folks. I've been trying to participate more in that and get on some of those. Sometimes, you've got some conflicts like date night with the wife, that I can't really tell her, hey, by the way, I've got a live stream I got to jump on reloading wise. I'll just get the big eye roll at that point. But one thing, I was able to jump on this last one. I wasn't on there long, but I believe it was OCD Outdoors. I think he had mentioned buying some of this stuff right here. The small primer and small flash hole brass that Lapua offers. So it's got an undersized flash hole, so your normal decapping rods or your decapping pins for your standard dies, they're just going to punch out that flash hole if you're not careful. They are not meant to decap with a flash hole that's that small. And so what I did with my universal decapping die here, this is a Lee decapping die. Get this bad boy out. But all I did was I took a Dremel, and it's pretty crude. I mean, it's not the, it's not, I guess, tool and die shop quality by no means. But all I did, I took my Dremel, this little guy right here, and it's got the cutoff wheel on it, so don't do that. Don't use that, but use something like a grinding wheel. And basically, I took the decapping rod out, used a C-clamp to clamp it onto the bench, and then I just sort of went around the decapping pin with the grinding wheel, just sort of went around it in a circular motion best I could, taking off, trying to be as uniform as possible, and you can tell, it's pretty janky. But basically all I did, I would take a little bit of material off, and then I had I've got one piece, the box came with 101 in it, and so I kind of got my golden piece here, we'll call it that I use for sort of referring back to, factory new measurements and those type of things, or in this case, to see if that decapping pin actually fit in the flash hole. So that's all I did. I just kept kind of grinding material away, removing material until I could get it to fit. And so it works like a champ. So that was sort of my quick, down and dirty, easy fix. And if you, you can do it to a standard die too. You can do the same thing, to a Hornady die or whatever die you have. If you happen to buy this type of brass, I believe you can buy undersized, decapping pins, and I don't know if Redding, I'm sure somebody makes it. But that's just sort of an easy fix, I guess, if you have a way to file that down. I would imagine you could use just a standard file, just a little hand file, it'd take a lot longer, but I would imagine you could do the exact same thing. And so that is deprimed and no issue to the flash hole. So there you go. That's just, thought I'd bring that up. That was something that was mentioned on the live stream Friday night, one of the parts that I was able to catch. And so I had the same brass that he had, and I kind of threw that out there. And so I kind of want to do a follow-up video of, hey, I mentioned this in the live stream, but here's the way I did it, right? Just very simple, really easy to do that. just grind away. And if you grind away too much, I mean, you can go buy, if you use like a universal, like a Lee universal, I mean, the decapping rods are stupid cheap, so it's all good if you kind of mess one up and just start over. But that's it, and that's all. So yeah, quick video, and shout out to those guys, Georgia Shooting Connection. So y'all go check them out. It's a great place to just sort of come together as a reloading community. Fun to share that knowledge and experience and all that. So y'all go check that out and give them a like, subscribe, and then tune in on Friday nights. So it's a lot of fun. But that's it. Hope y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all next time.